Hey everyone, my name is Shriyansh, and it's been a long time since I made any product video. Was cooking some multiple features with my awesome team at TestZeus, but well, I'm here, and I'm excited to talk about a very awesome feature with you guys. Uh, this is a feature which has been requested by a lot of our customers, and here we are. Finally, we have this implemented in our platform. So now, TestZeus can do mobile testing. Let me quickly show you how it can be. Okay, so here we are on our TestZeus dashboard. To start with mobile testing, every story starts from building an environment. So what is this environment in our mobile testing story? It is actually the binding of what kind of device which we want to use for this specific testing, and what is the build which we want to test it on that particular device. In case of build, I'm talking about an APK file or an IPA file depending upon the OS. If we jump to environments, to create a mobile test environment, it's very simple. Go to new environment, name, my mobile test. So to select the browser type, select, let's say, I start with Android. And go create. It's created the environment. Now at this point, you can see that I can put an APK file here. So let me quickly put up an APK file. So I have an APK file which I want to test. So I just need to go select that. I can select the device, mobile device as well. So I have these many options available. We try to keep all the latest options in the stack. In case if you want a older device to be tested, you can request us by good old Bubsy or do a support. Now, once this is selected, you can put other details in this particular phase, things like normal environment variables if you want to inject, and specifically if you have the code base with you for your mobile app, which can help us to generate better test cases, you can provide that as well. It's a standard flow, the same thing which we used to do it for the normal test case development for the normal browser test case. You can do the same thing here. Select an integration and then select the repository corresponding to that and the branch and so on. So let me quickly select some repository today. There we go. So now what our system will understand is that this APK file is talking about some application or a bundle, and at the same time, this is the source code corresponding to it. This will help us to build better test cases when we'll go to authoring step of testing. Okay, that's the starting point. Point number one completed. Let's go to test case creation. For creating test cases, good old magic test will come in handy. To find out the magic test, we'll go to test tab, we'll go to magic test, select magic test. In this window, what we are asking our agent is there is a specific agenda for doing the testing. I can select a specific environment. From the basis of that, our agent will know that whether it's a mobile testing or a browser testing. So let me select my mobile testing environment, which is app. I've selected that. In case I have more knowledge base around my mobile app documentation, I can select those from Jira, Google Drive, and so on. Same way, if there is a test data file which has been created or test data object being created inside the TestZeus platform, then I can create that. I can write some name for that, some prefix saying mobile testing environment for NVIDIA. Let's say picture GTX, RTX 5090 is available. I'm laughing because it's not available anywhere in the market. Okay, and then we generate. This will go do the traditional route of generating test cases for mobile. It will come up here. It will be visible here in some time. But meanwhile, that is coming in. Let me jump into an existing test case and show you what has changed and what has been the same from the previous way of building cases for the platform. So if you come to this looks exactly the same as how the old test cases used to look, which we were designing for browser. What has changed is obviously the testing type now says mobile. You can write the test case in BDD Gherkin format. That's our way to go and handle the test cases. You have to select an environment in which mobile app as well as the mobile device has been integrated, the one which I've shown in the step number one. So I have already selected app here. I can just trigger live test here. It will go and start executing the test case. Now I go back in the test. I want to show one more thing. You can create test cases manually as well. You can do new test, and you get these two options: web test or a mobile test. You start with mobile test. It will ask you to select environment upfront, same way the way how we were doing there. And we give the test case, and you'll be able to create a test case now. You will land it in exactly something like that. Then you can fill the test case with your specific. Now let's quickly jump into the one which we triggered just now in front of you, and at the same time there are previous parts. Okay? You can go and check it out there. So to see that, you can go to run management, go to test runs, and we triggered an auth run. So this one is already running. If I go here, I can see that it has created a plan, same way how it used to do earlier for the general web testing. So now it has steps being created. My app which I'm testing is actually a app which runs on it's a product search app. It searches for NVIDIA, and I'm looking for RTX 5090 graphic card in that app, and I know that it is out of stock, so it will give me an estimate. Then it's out of stock. Let's quickly see what is happening in the device. So the live telecast of your device is happening here, and that's where my app is being opened, and it's opened in Samsung Galaxy S26 because we selected that in the environment line, and it is executing steps one by one. So at this point, it has launched my app which I have installed. So this is the app which is installed. It will go to step 2, which will be actually going to search bar looking for XYZ item. So to save the time, I will quickly go to the same app previous execution, which already has happened. So I'll go to the previous test case. This is a completed test case which is already passed. As you can see, it has executed step number 1, which was the actual procurement of the device and setting the device orientation, then searching the 5090. That's what the query was. Then click on the first product available, add to that cart item, and the cart item, when we have added, it should mention that it is out of stock. And that's what my agent is actually doing, exactly like a user on a mobile device. I can scrub to this video. It's trying to set a, as it was mentioned, that setup is portrait mode, so it has done the portrait setup. It will go and look for that particular device. It has done that. Now it will go and try to click on it. Let's try to click on it. It will go and try to actually add it to the cart. It will try to add it to the cart. And when it is trying to add it to the cart, I got an option saying out of stock. And because of this is the message which I was looking for, that is it out of stock or not. My agent will read this thing and classify that is test case passed. And there we go. That's how the test case is complete. The test case also generates not a part of it, same as the way how we used to generate in Java. Now what we have done is that we have combined all of them in one single attachment. You can go through the video again. It will be rendered live here as well. Actually, you can see from here. You can download these images as well, which represent previous and after step before taking any action by our agent. So it is helpful when you raise a ticket for your development team. Such things can be attached. This, once the test case is completed, goes to the reporting agent, which takes care of building the report. And it has done some AI analysis around it, that what has exactly happened in the system. It has mentioned a summary here. If there is a failure corresponding to it, the same traditional feature of bug intelligence will kick into picture. Because we have attached the code base, our agent will go and try to figure it out, that is there an issue in the code base which has caused this specific problem. If it finds out, it creates a bug summary and helps you to raise a ticket in your corresponding ticketing system. So let's say if you have integrated Jira with TestZeus, you'll be able to raise a ticket for that. So this is the net whatever is happening in the whole circle of mobile testing in the TestZeus platform. Stay here for more and more features. We'll be keep on pushing more features, exciting features in upcoming few months. Keep on venturing in the ocean of testing. That's all from my side. See ya.